thought was off the pace was not the Kyle Petty car, but the Eddie Veerstrael car. Back to the leader. Here's Alan Kowicki in the Xerox car, and there you see Dale Earnhardt in front. Guess who's in second?
Yes, this is perfect, and Bill's not going to press the issue until he finds out that his car is far superior. Everyone says this racetrack, because of the rubber buildup, will get looser and looser, and then that's when Bill has it figured out. He'll try to go by if Earnhardt starts sliding sideways.
How about this for irony? Who would have thought 2 years ago that you'd see Bill Elliott, the king of the super speedways, but lost on the short tracks, running down Dale Earnhardt, the king of the short tracks, on a 3/4 mile oval. On my Timex speed track, I just caught Elliott on a lap at 23:59. He is catching Earnhardt. We programmed in the lap, and here goes Elliott going after Earnhardt. A few laps ago, we had Earnhardt at 23:48, 115 miles an hour. My speed track calculated it for me, but it wasn't good enough to hold off Bill Elliott. It stands as the fastest lap of the race thus far, but Elliott, the super speedway star turned short tracker, is right there hanging on Dale's rear deck.
Here comes Elliott down on the inside again, David. He's trying that move in turn 4. Coming around to complete 70 of 400 laps this time, and they're even for the lead.
You realize you could have a giant swing here. Bill Elliott's playing with rattlesnake right now, and if he gets bit, we could have Earnhardt. He's already made up his 100 points on Rusty Wallace, and he can make it up real quick here. So I'm sort of surprised to see Bill testing right now. So Bill must feel like he's a lot stronger, but I guarantee Dale's going to race him door to door. I believe they might even touch.
They just did touch twice. Both ends of the racetrack. Here's Elliott maneuvering to the bottom of the racetrack again. You know, those Ford drivers, they don't like to talk too much about that medium-range power. Bill Elliott led that time by, and that gave him 5 points. He led at the line. Then Earnhardt took it back in turn 1. Here they are into the main straightaway. And look at Lee Falk, the lap car down on the inside, still able to stick with them. 3 wide into 1.
Let me ask you guys in the booth a question. You've both been studying Bill Elliott this week. The guy seems to be such a head case in the sense that his mood reflects. He gets passed by that last car there, and he won't be happy about that. Bill's mood seems to swing in direct proportion to his position in the championship. A lot of people say the pressure got to him when he was racing Waltrip a couple of years ago. Now he's racing Earnhardt for the title. He's once again become moody, withdrawn, very quiet, very focused on his race car. I wonder if Bill Elliott wouldn't like to get up there and show Dale Earnhardt, the intimidator, that he's not afraid to get shoulder to shoulder with him, that he, Bill Elliott, the quiet man, can shove and bang on the short tracks with the best of them because he thinks that might be the attitude he needs to win the championship.
I think that is to a degree true. You got to remember that Elliott has taken over more and more of the work on his car. He reminds me a lot of Mark Donohue in that manner. He doesn't want to share a lot of time. He really wants to get with the business of racing. You got to respect him for that.
Oh yeah, and he does sort of dodge a little bit because the better he's doing, the more popular he is. But he does work full time on his race car. He's helping his brother with change motors. He changes all the springs. Bill Elliott is his own crew chief. And not many other people are in that situation. Bill Elliott and Alan Kowicki probably the only two.
Well, the big surprise right now is the Bob Clark cars, the 31 and the 32. Here you see Falk staying right with the leader, but a lap down. There's Bill Elliott in second. We asked Bill Elliott how he handles his schedule as a driver and as the key member in so many parts of setting up this race car number 9.
People don't understand. It kind of aggravates me that people label me as not talking to people and stuff like that. But you got to understand that I hadn't got like a Richard Childress or a Cecil Gordon to coordinate everything that they got to do. You know, it's on my mind of what I got to do, and that's the way it's got to be. You know, if I maintain a constant in this race team, I got to be there week in and week out to deal with it.
Thoughts of Bill Elliott about staying up in front where he is right now, just one spot away from the top. Number 3, Earnhardt out in front. Elliott's in second. Kowicki's third. Darrell Waltrip fourth. Terry Labonte is fifth with 78 complete. It's a magnificent fight for the lead we have here at the Richmond Fairgrounds, this brand new racetrack with 84 laps complete. Here you see Earnhardt in front. Elliott just took a tremendous stab at him, pulled alongside, came up on the back marker, and could not get by, but he was there right to the door a second time. Now he's in that second position. There you see Schrader trying to make a lap up, car number 25 just behind him. And there's another dandy battle being waits for third spot. There you see Alan Kowicki in the Ford, and in fourth, number 17, Waltrip. Alan Kowicki in that Xerox car just standing on it down through here and making that Ford really handle. Gets out of the line just a tad. Must be working well out there. And Waltrip staying with him in fourth. Terry Labonte is fifth. Rudd is in sixth. And Davey Allison has come back up into the seventh spot. There you see Davey in the number 28 making a magnificent run on a track where his dad won 5 times. And in the early days, who will forget those great races of Richard Petty and Bobby Allison. The first race here for this particular event was won by Richard, and the second year in a Dodge driven by Bobby Allison for Mario Rossi. The Alabama gang scored heavily. Back up front, look at this scramble. 9, Elliott on the inside, Earnhardt on the outside. Back straightaway. Dandy racing. Back into the 14th-degree bank. Over the tunnel. 2 new tunnels at this track would really help out. Still even to the line. Ford and Chevrolet in a magnificent scramble. Elliott presses on the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, Lake Speed has crashed. Fire erupting out from underneath that Oldsmobile. Caution is on the track for the 3rd time today.
Fire did extinguish himself. Lake's okay. He's coming out the window.
Lake Speed involved in the first incident of the day with Richard Petty. Now retiring, car number 83, after taking another serious lick here this afternoon. Caution on for the 3rd time. And Lake Speed, new daddy a week ago, clambers out of his car. Let's see if we can discern what happened here to Lake Speed's number 83. Because he's already tapped the wall. He's already slapped the wall. Looks like he really had a tire go down, and now you see that he's got a line broken with the fuel cell. That's just fuel in the line, not from the tank. Spilling out, catching on fire for just a moment, and extinguishing itself. Lake is okay. Good news for your father. Baby girl a week ago.
Yes, Reese's Speed. She's still producing beautiful babies, taking care of her man Lake. He'll be glad to get home.
Now here's your leader, Dale Earnhardt, or who was the leader, or was sharing the lead.
I want
Bill
you to
Elliott.
watch this pit crew. This is the all-pro pit crew. Almost every guy you see with the first team all-pro, they knock it out each week. 11-second, 2 tire stops. It's they will beat your brains out in the pits, and they're a beauty to watch.
Let's go to Jerry Garrett.
Well, we've been wondering, Ken, all day about what's the payoff on the tire story. Were the Hoosiers really just a gumball that would wear out really quick on this track, or were they being hit with a bum wrap? Well, here is the car, the tires that just came off the car of Butch Miller. As far as we can tell down here, he was the last one to go from Hoosiers to Goodyear, and these things are ribbons.
Well, there you see, that's the Hoosier tire that just came off. Goodyear going on for Butch Miller. We'll be back to more of the action from the Richmond Fairgrounds.
Sports, you're watching the cars circulating under caution here in the Richmond 400. At the head of the field is Dale Earnhardt, and just before we broke for that commercial, you saw the championship-winning pit crew at work. Earnhardt's team keeps him at the front of the pack under yellow, but more importantly, they were the first team to figure out yesterday afternoon that the key to going fast here, get the Hoosiers off, get the Goodyears on, take your spot in the back of the field, and then get to the front. Let's give the Mac Tools nomination here for the behind-the-scenes award to the Richard Childress Show. Now, follow me over here. As we watch, we've got Darrell Waltrip, Terry Labonte, Alan Kowicki, and Ricky Rudd. When they came in that order, we'll see how the yellow has scrambled them. But more importantly, 53,000 people are watching this action, these drivers and crews at work, more than have ever jammed the Richmond Fairgrounds. To find out how they like what they've seen thus far, let's go up and join a member of our staff, Susie Runyon, and get some fan reaction. Susie?
Thank you very much. You know, I've been out here with over the 53,000 fans that are sitting with me, and right beside me are John and Linda, and they're from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Now, John, you've been here a couple times before. How do you like the new look of the track?
I love the track. It's, well, not only is it faster, but the cars are racing 2 and 3 side by side continuously around the track. So it's been more than just exciting.
Well, now, Linda over there, they're married, but they do have their disagreements. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
We have night and day and night. A nice guy and a not so.
No, I mean, you know, about your racers. You're with Rusty Wallace, and he goes with someone else.
Day and night, darling.
All right, thank you all very much. And